And here they are, the Academy Award odds, the Oscar favorites for 2017. And most of the odds say that the actors and writers and producers for La La Land will be quite happy. They'll be in La La Land, literally the overwhelming favorite. Now, these odds are based on $100 per bet. So, in other words, if you bet La La Land to win the Academy Award for Best Picture, you actually have to risk $2,000 just to win 100. To say the least, they're an overwhelming favorite. But if you believe it will not be La La Land, you have plenty of long shots to choose from Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea. Arrival, yes. If you think Arrival will win the Oscar Award for Best Picture, you risk $100. You will get back $15,000. You'll get back $10,000 for Lion. So the odds makers have certainly made a statement as prohibitive of a favorite as you're going to see for any award in any year. La La Land considered to be the overwhelming favorite to win the Oscar Awards, and these odds are brought to you by offshoreinsiders.com. And yes, these are the actual betting odds offshore that you can bet. So again, these based on $100 for bet. Hacksaw Ridge, for example, you'd win $7,500 if you bet on them at $100 to win it. Best Actor, Corey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea, the overwhelming favorite, and these are actual betting odds offshore. You can't bet in Las Vegas on anything that people choose or vote on, so these odds are not actually available in Las Vegas, although people will commonly still refer to them as Vegas odds. They can officially be bet offshore. Denzel Washington would seem to be a pretty good relative long shot at plus 160, especially since there was so much attention put on the colors of the nominee last year. So Denzel Washington will certainly be aided by that. And as you can see, there are some long shots still. Viggo Mortensen plus 10,000. Yes, that is based on $100 per bet. A clear-cut long shot, a pretty clear-cut favorite, not as clear-cut as the Best Picture, but that's a pretty prohibitive favorite at minus 140. And to say the least, the odds makers say there are some mega long shots. It's really a three-horse race. Affleck, Washington, and Gosling. The biggest names are considered to be one of those three, a virtual lock, but even Gosling is considered a long shot. Now, how about for the Best Actress again? Pretty clear-cut favorite, but less clear-cut than the previous two. Emma Stone at minus 125, but Natalie Portman wouldn't exactly be a major upset. All the rest are definitely long shots. And by the way, yeah, this would be the equivalent of 6-1. Isabel Huppert would be would be 6-1. And, well, Meryl Streep, a lot of people will be rooting for her. She's certainly become a hero in Hollywood. If you do believe it could be a political award, maybe the long shot there. But yeah, big name at quite a long shot at plus 5,000. Again, based on $100 bet, you think Meryl Streep is going to win. All you have to do is bet $100. And remember, all the recommended sports books are at offshoreinsiders.com. All recommended sports books and approved sports books are at offshoreinsiders.com. How about the Best Supporting Actor? A clear-cut favorite there, Ali, minus 100. Everyone else considered to be a long shot, though ironically enough, none of the nominees are actually as big of a long shot as they are on some of the other awards, but a very clear-cut favorite for your Best Supporting Actor, and that is brought to you by Stevie Vincent, outstanding sports handicapper at offshoreinsiders.com. Offshoreinsiders.com is the place to go for your best sports picks. Jeff Bridges considered to be the number 2 choice, most likely to win the Best Supporting Actor. As far as the Best Supporting Actress, yes, Viola Davis with a very overwhelming favorite. Minus 2,500. Again, you would have to risk $2,500 just to win $100. So everyone else would be considered a long shot. Michelle Williams at plus 750. And Octavia Spencer plus 6,000. Far and away the big long shot, Nicole Kidman, for the movie Lion, is still considered quite the long shot. So again, the odds makers making quite the statement. They believe they know who the Best Supporting Actress will be. And remember, in the past, there have been some surprises. And whether or not a handicapper should weigh, as far as whether a non-Caucasian person might be at a big advantage here, that I would certainly weigh as a handicapper. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not a movie expert by any stretch of the imagination, so you probably don't really want my movie picks. But the odds makers, these aren't official picks per se, but yes, the favorites are essentially their picks to win the Oscars. And again, La La Land expected to do quite well. Use the bad pun one more time, but everybody associated with La La Land will be in La La Land on Oscar night, say the odds makers. Barry Jenkins considered the number 2 shot, but again, somewhat surprising here that it's a little tighter after the overwhelming favorite. Mel Gibson, forget it. He's got no chance, not all that loved in Hollywood. And, sometimes sports books, they come up with crazy prop bets. So, you could probably get some crazy prop bets on Mel Gibson, but I don't think there's any chance at him getting that. But in all the major awards, the odds makers do have some pretty clear-cut favorites. They're saying there shouldn't be that much suspense on Oscar night. But again, there have been some upsets in the past. And again, where to go for the best sports picks? That's who sponsors these odds, offshoreinsiders.com. www.offshoreinsiders.com, led by the best handicapper of all time, Joe Duffy. Joe Duffy's Picks.